Am I the a-hole for turning in my friend who was caught hacking into our school system? Friendship is supposed to be about trust and loyalty, right? But what happens when your friend does something so reckless that it could ruin both their life and yours? That's exactly the situation I found myself in last year. My best friend hacked into our school's system, and I had to make the hardest decision of my life. Was I wrong for what I did? Let me tell you the full story. It all started with Ethan, my best friend since middle school. Ethan was the kind of guy who could fix any tech problem you threw at him. Forgot your password? He could reset it in seconds. Want a cracked version of your favorite game? Ethan had you covered. Everyone joked that he was the hacker, but none of us thought he'd ever take it too far. Until he did. It was the middle of junior year and the pressure was on. SATs, AP classes, and college applications were driving everyone crazy. Ethan wasn't doing great in school. Math was a disaster for him, and his grades in physics weren't much better. But he had a plan, one that he thought was foolproof. One afternoon, Ethan pulled me aside after class. "You'll never believe what I figured out," he said, grinning like a kid with a secret. "I cracked the school's system." At first, I thought he was joking, but then he showed me. Using his laptop, he logged into the admin portal of our school's grading system. My heart raced as I watched him navigate through teacher accounts, grade books, even disciplinary records. "You can't do this," I hissed, looking around to make sure no one was watching. "This is illegal." "Relax," he said, waving me off. "I'm just fixing a couple of grades. Mine, maybe yours if you want. No harm, no foul." I was stunned. Ethan wasn't just crossing a line, he was sprinting past it. "This isn't a joke," I told him. "If you get caught, you'll be expelled, or worse." He just laughed. "I won't get caught." A few weeks went by, and Ethan acted like nothing had happened. I wanted to believe he'd stopped, but deep down I knew better. Then came the day everything fell apart. During fourth season chemistry, the principal's voice crackled over the intercom. "Ethan Reynolds, please report to the office immediately." My stomach dropped. Ethan shot me a quick glance as he packed up his stuff and left the room. That was the last time I saw him that day. Rumors spread like wildfire. By lunchtime, everyone knew what was up. Someone had hacked into the school's system, and Ethan was the prime suspect. I couldn't eat. My phone buzzed with a text from Ethan. "They don't have proof. Don't say anything." I was torn. Ethan was my best friend, but what he'd done wasn't just wrong. It was dangerous. The school brought in IT specialists, and they were digging through everything. I knew it was only a matter of time before they found what they were looking for. The principal called me to the office later that afternoon. She didn't accuse me of anything, but she asked if I knew anything about the hack. I could feel the weight of Ethan's text sitting in my pocket. "No," I said, my voice shaky. "I don't know anything." But that night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about what would happen if Ethan got away with it. How long before he tried something even riskier? And what if I got dragged down with him? The guilt was eating me alive. The next morning, I made my decision. I went to the principal's office before school started and told her everything. I explained how Ethan had shown me the hack, how he bragged about changing grades, and how he'd sworn me to secrecy. I gave them the truth. Ethan was expelled that same week. His parents were devastated. He had to face disciplinary action, and I heard he might even have a criminal record now. We haven't spoken since. I keep replaying that moment in my head when I walked into the principal's office and decided to betray my best friend. Was it really betrayal, though? Ethan put himself in that position, didn't he? And yet, a part of me can't help feeling like I should have handled it differently. Maybe I should have tried harder to stop him before things got this far. So, ITA for turning him in? Did I do the right thing, or did I destroy a friendship that could have been saved? What would you have done if you were in my shoes? Do you think I was justified in turning Ethan in, or should I have stayed loyal to my friend? Let me know your thoughts. I'm dying to hear how you'd handle this kind of dilemma.